Hi Pisces, how are you? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your weekly reading about your life, about your soul, and sort of your destiny reading. My guides are calling it, and that of your partner. So I'm traveling. Those of you who don't know, I'm actually in southern Missouri. I'm going to be driving tomorrow to Amarillo, Texas. I'm excited about that. Had a gorgeous sunset last night, and I have a makeshift recording set up here thanks to the nice folks at the hotel. There was not enough bandwidth in my room, but they did allow me to use one of their conference rooms, so thankful for that. I can't quite tell because there's a lot of glare. I'm in a room with a lot of windows. I hope you can see things. I'm going to go forward on trust, and we're going to jump right into your reading, okay? So we just had the Aries full moon. Very powerful week still, carrying us forward for 6 months into this new year and past the Pluto Saturn conjunction in Capricorn. So as everybody knows, no matter where you are in the world, there's a lot going on, and we're in a place of great shift and change. Okay, so let's take a look. We're just gonna get some cards for you and your partner to start off the reading, and then we're gonna jump in. We're gonna look real deep at you. Okay. Just asking my guides to shuffle up the cards using the little golden tarot. Look, your partner's feeling victorious about something. That's nice. So that's their element, water. Some of you are dealing with another water sign, or you're dealing with someone who is very fluid. And for you, look at that, Pisces. This has been showing up for the earth signs, particularly for Virgo. This is one of the most mystical cards in this deck, the Mystical Shaman Oracle. That's what you're doing. And we've been talking about this for a while, the way you are spinning the sacred universal consciousness of all living humanoid beings, my guides are saying. This is what your energy is being used for in a quantum energy type of way. So people talk about DNA activation, they talk about destiny, and they talk about all these things. That's the way my guides describe it. It's that kind of a notion. So I'm going to grab something for the journey of love for you and for your beautiful partner. I'll just split the deck a little bit and see what comes popping out. Yeah, look, the seat of the heart. Clearly we are talking about your quantum energy. There is something in your heart that you're working on in this mystical way. I love that. And for your partner, we have this notion of being in connection with the ancient ones. Look at that. See that? Being pulled right in a very sacred way. So, Pisces, I'm not surprised to see that at all because of who you are and what your life is about. Anybody who's engaged with you, whether it's work or whether it's romance or something deep in your family lineage, my guides are talking about, that person is going to be pulled into the deep. So lately my guides have been saying utilize the split. So there it is. We're going to jump into that. And then we're going to take a look at your partner. We're going to pick from the bag of runes. So that's in my readings, that's the theme. That's the warrior of skill. It's the Knight of Wands. So a lot of passion about whatever is flowing and whatever seeds you're working on germinating in your own life. You're literally looking into the energy of the universe. No matter what you're doing in your human life, this is the intent that you're using, and you do have some awareness about it. And it has something to do with the seeds that are in your heart. So the beautiful Knight of Wands, as the theme of the reading, this is something you're very passionate about. And, in this deck, the Knight of Wands just waits in the mystical realm, waiting for some sacred inspiration. And when the inspiration comes from the seeds of your heart, when you're engaged in that activity, he gets on his horse and he rides straight into it, as we all know. And that's the card that accompanies him. Look at that. That's the High Priestess in this deck. She is the guardian of truth and the guardian of the sacred gateway. Very fascinating. So there's something going on. Secrets are being revealed to you. You are feeling this, my guides are saying. Internally, you're going really deep. And it is because of Pluto in Capricorn and with Cancer in the North Node. There's a new structure being built internally for you, I think for all of us, and here on this planet energetically. So as we move deeply into this process, a lot of sacred knowledge I think is being revealed to you, and that's why. Just see the disc at her heart chakra and the orbs in her spear. She's connected with the sacred flow of information, just in case you can't see that, and with the sacred mother. You see the water flowing in? Interesting. And we have the element of water right next to you. So let's take a look. Let's shuffle up a little bit. See what comes out for you, Pisces. Boy, this just literally came out for Cancer. So clearly, all the water signs, because of all the astrology, going through a massive shift and change. It's going to be going on for a while, so make sure you have a support system. This is wish fulfillment, however. The Nine of Pentacles is about sacred knowledge in this deck. It's the revelation of sacred knowledge, coming through a deep transformation in your life and having the stamina. Forgive me because the way the setup is, I can't fit everything into the viewfinder. So this is about having stamina for this long journey of transformation within a single lifetime. Sacred knowledge being revealed. And it's literally connected. It's the very next flow of the energy, this germination, this seed that's blossoming within you because of the times we're in. Coming into a great deal of knowledge. All right, here's what my guys want. There's the split. Look, there you go. You see that, Pisces? Riding on that fish. That's you, okay? Your energy coming into this place where you can dive real deep into the ocean, the universal consciousness, deep into your being, the flow of energy within you. Or, my guys are saying, and when you're done with that, you can come to the surface, get in that boat, and sail off to any place. It will carry you. It's mystical travel to any destination that has to do with maintaining harmony. This is the imaginer of harmony in this deck. So that's pretty amazing. Let's see what else my guides want to talk with you about. Spirit, what have we got? Okay, they're talking about this. Yeah, look, and there's the reason. The renewer of growth. The sacred cauldron into which people travel to connect with the sacred brotherhood, the sacred triple goddess, the sons and daughters of Brigid, that kind of a notion, in order to complete and transform and get the healing that they need because of the journey of the tripartite soul. So you are literally in your life, there's something that's connected to your soul journey, and you are clearly coming to a transformation and a great healing because it's time for that phase to be over to help you move on. And look, there's regestation. That's actually the Ten of Wands. So you are finishing a cycle. We see it depicted in these ways. It's really beautiful. You are putting some kind of a burden down because you've come through enough adventure with the flow of this energy and you've come to some realization, right? The revelation of knowledge causes you to put the wands down, whatever that means for you, Pisces, so that you can go on the next part of your journey. All right, let me shuffle a little bit. Let's see what my guys want to say. So we're going to look into what my guides often call the heart soul chakra. What's that, Spirit? Yep, interesting. Some of you are moving past a heartbreak. That's the Three of Swords. In this story, it's actually about a hero and a heroine that do a lot of battles, and then in the end of the story, they realize they love for each other and they kind of save each other, right? He plunges his sword into the ground. This woman's about to get washed away. They were well matched, and he runs to the shore and reaches out for her, and she is willing to lift the ballast of her sword to him. So there's a mutual... Okay, my guys are talking about sharing of destiny, etc. So if part of what's happening is that you're walking away from a relationship because you've changed and grown, do it in a way that looks and feels like this. There's energy flowing. Some of you, because this is wish fulfillment, and then the Ten of Wands, putting the burdens down, and then coming to a positive outcome when it comes to a fractured love bond, we might be talking about you with your own self, your own heart, right? Come into a place of peace and calm because of some transformation that's going on, stimulated at the time of this moon, secrets being revealed, and healing coming forward for you. So it might be a love bond, it might be the spiritual way that you end a love bond so that it prevents heartbreak and tragedy in that way, so that you don't wound each other and you come to some kind of respect for each other. Look, the Liberator of Devotion, the Death card. So this is fabulous. Look at how it's attached to the Moon card and the High Priestess. So, maybe you are being liberated from a relationship. Maybe you're being liberated from some cycle in your own life that has to do with your soul, because you're coming into the flow of your destiny. Look at this. Deep, 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 deep. I almost called you Scorpio. Pisces, not surprised. So look at that. More wish fulfillment. That is the Queen of Pentacles. And she's looking into your progress and your process. Okay? That's what's going on right there. Let me see if I can fix this. I miss my little home studio, but it's helping me learn to be flexible. So that's good. Virgos need that. So check it out. Look how deep and reverent and beautiful this is. Quite literally, the Queen of Pentacles looking into the death and rebirth process that you're having, because she's using her energy to weave together the strings of your destiny. And look, Pisces, Queen of Cups, sitting enthroned in the triple spiral of life, death, decay, rebirth. She's extremely creative. So I think you're creating a new life for yourself, many of you, and you may be creating a new life within the relationship that you have, okay? If this is about a love bond, it might be about your job, it might be about your life in general. My guides are saying some of you might be moving on, moving to a new job, to a new city, to a new destination within you. So that's fantastic. And look, the theme of the reading is the beautiful warrior of skill. The Knight of Wands looking right into the Queen of Cups. So he's going to join together with your energy and you're going on some kind of a great adventure. I love that personally. Let's take a look at your partner. Let's see what's going on there. Hello? Empress, anybody? So, you know what? Just see how this is here. Your partner connecting with this water element. Sorry, gotta move this back up. Just see this. You're looking into this almost as if you're spinning the water. Your partner is looking into the flow also in their own life in a very sacred way. They're being pulled by the energy as well. And they're sitting here aligned with this card about heartbreak, and what's there for them looking into that is victory and the Empress, whose ability to create whatever she wants. And look, King of Cups. All right, so whoever this is, King of Cups and the Empress, they want victory. There is the Eight of Wands. So there's a lot of messaging coming through to you about this. And look, your partner's also looking outward. Two of Wands. Look at all the fire energy and the water energy all over this reading. I really like it. A lot of stability, a lot of earth energy, but really the predominant thing is water and the notion of seeds of your heart, causing you to shift and change and grow and heal and all those things. So this person also looking for making a decision about shift and change and growing and moving on. And look, there's the High Priestess again. Ooh, it just gave me a chill. So, there's something going on between the two of you, obviously. There's somebody who may be standing around helping you move on because of their own sacred process, the way they want to manifest love. And they're looking in your direction. And they are consulting the High Priestess because they want victory. They're willing to move and change their life and move in your direction or make changes in their life, because this is looking into the High Priestess too. This is a really intense reading. Let's see what else we've got. So as you come through this shift and change, when you have the ability, your partner wants to speak with you about it, okay? You got to take care of yourself first. You really do, okay? Make sure you attend to yourself. you can say that to your partner in a loving way, that, hey, you know, I'm right there with you. This is hard. Maybe we're having some disagreements. Maybe I'm trying to figure out how to make my life go forward without all this burden. Whatever it's about, okay? It's all right. All right, Spirit, give us one more card for Pisces. Partner, what is it that's going on with them? Well, here's what's coming. Two things, right? Inspiration, clarity that comes with an inspiration about resolution. So look, there's something really new when your partner takes their own steps. Look at the way the Page of Swords is looking into the Ace of Swords. It's really interesting. They're having a discussion with themselves too. See this? See this Two of Wands looking into the High Priestess? King of Cups messaging you. They are working on creating victory in their own life because they've been in touch with the energy of the water element, which is you, and it puts them in touch with the Ancient Ones. And look what's on the bottom of the deck. The Magician. Okay? Just going to layer it here like this, and look. Okay? So this person's very eager to have victory in love or business, you know, whatever it's about with you, Pisces. Let's pick from the bag of runes. Let's get something for you. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, look. That's Berkana. That's the rune for growth. I love it. So, you know what? I'm going to put it there. Right there with the Ten of Wands. Because you cannot have any growth in your life until you put your burdens down. I think we all know that once we get to adulthood. So let's just check with the book briefly. Take a moment and click the like button for me, please. I am taking donations for my journey. If you feel able and you would like to connect in that way, I would love it. So thank you for considering that. The link, all the links for me are below the video, okay? So this is Berkana. This is about growth and rebirth. Thank you, Spirit. We see it all over your reading. Associated with the birch tree, which burns very brightly because of the nature of the bark. So this is one of the cycle runes, and it represents a form of fertility that fosters growth both symbolically and actually. The growth may occur in affairs of the world, in family matters, the relationship of the self to the self, or the self to the divine. This is a rune that leads to blossoming and ripening, and Berkana is concerned with the flow of beings into their new forms. Its action is gentle, penetrating, pervasive. What is called for here is to consider your issue with care and awareness. First, disperse any resistance that you may have and then accomplish the work. For this to happen, your will must be clear and controlled, and your motives correct. Any dark corners should be cleansed. This must be carried out diligently, and sometimes with expert help. Modesty, patience, fairness, and generosity are called for here, and my guides are saying with yourself, within yourself. Okay? Don't beat yourself up if you need to shift and change. If there's a challenge coming in a love relationship, don't get into the guilt trap or the blame and shame trap. Put those burdens down so that you can get the blessings that are meant to come to you. Okay? All right. So, yeah, that's it. So short and sweet with that message. So, gang, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Use this energy of this powerful Aries full moon. You know, Aries carries with it Chiron for quite a number of years now. It is about healing. And Aries is all about overcoming obstacles. So you're being blessed by this moon. Clearly, that's part of the message. Let me see if I can move this so you can see all the cards. Sorry, gang. Oh, golly. So have a wonderful week. I'll be interested in hearing from you. Leave some messages. I read all the messages. I really love them. And I'll look forward to seeing you folks next week. Okay, Pisces, thank you so much. Hugs and kisses. I'll talk to you soon.